This is it.
We're on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Duran Duran in the studios with us. Finally, after exactly a year, this, I guess, is it a year, 2 days ago that you were here?
I think it was, yeah. Me and Nick came over with Arcadia.
Yeah.
And we're extremely silly.
Yes, and now today...
But we really enjoyed it.
Yes, we had a good time. No. And John missed it, but we missed you.
No, never mind, thank you.
Okay. So what I've done, before we go anywhere, I want to tell you that all these questions are taken from screaming girls outside who wanted to talk to you. Obviously, there are too many because they'd kill you if you got near you. So we figured...
We hope they'd be a bit nicer to us.
Well, they probably, you know, sometimes they get a little wild. I mean, they almost killed you when you got out of your car. So what we'll do is, I've got the questions, and we'll just go right into it. Okay? Here we go. Number 1. Birth date of Nick's baby.
23rd of August, 1986.
Okay. And her real name is?
Dejana. T-A-T-J-A-N-A.
Why did you call her that?
Why? Because I thought it was a really pretty name. It's a Russian name. I just like the sound of it.
Okay. What's your wife's birth date?
9th of March.
They're checking, you see. I
can't remember!
Okay. Big question of the day is, why did Roger leave?
Oh, well, basically, I think he just got to a point where him and the music business just weren't working well together, and he just decided that for the sake of his own peace of mind, he'd be better off getting out of it. I think it was the pressure of interviews and photo sessions and going up and standing there in front of thousands of people was just was not really the kind of life that he wanted to lead. You know, it was making him feel very uncomfortable about everyday life. So he got out then.
The B part of that question is...
Why did Andy leave?
Okay, you can add that. Well, actually, I wasn't going to put that. That was number 3, but I'll put that in. You were ahead of me there. Okay. Why did Andy leave?
You see, the thing was, I mean...
We can hear you outside.
No, you know what it is? It's a tape that's playing. Oh. Okay, we're going to show that on the air.
The thing is, the ironic thing is because 2 of them left it, you know, in the same time frame, it appeared that there was a big, you know, like a big gap and 2 factions, and it wasn't that at all. I mean, Andy left for completely different reasons from Roger. I mean, Andy, rather than get in the music business, Andy just wanted to do his own solo thing. And you know, I think I probably knew this time last year that he wasn't going to be involved, but he didn't really want to admit it to anybody, I don't think. And he waited till the last possible moment, and we'd actually written the whole album.
Well, that's not really fair, is it, for him to wait till the last moment?
No, we didn't think so. And so, but we weren't.
Yeah. But no, you know what, though? I mean, the guy, he didn't know. I mean, I think it was a lot easier when it came to it for him. I think he was actually a bit worried about what we'd be like when he came to us with the decision. And we actually did get together. It was just so obvious that it wasn't going to work, you know. And he didn't want to be in Duran Duran, and that's the most important qualification to be in this group, is you've got to want to be in it. I mean,
I think it was something that we decided that we went away and did things independent of each other, and we felt that what we've learned, whatever it is, or, you know, whether it was mental or musical, we could bring it back and make a better Duran Duran for it, a better Duran Duran record, which I think we've done. But you know, Andy kind of decided to try and make his own record instead, and you know, I think we definitely were right about it, because I think the album's turned out to be the strongest we've done to date.
But he does play on the album.
He plays on 4 tracks, and they're lead parts that crop up and go away. I mean, you know, it's not exactly, I mean, we kind of found space to put him on, actually.
Right, because I realized in the credits it said with, rather than he's not a member, he's just almost like a session player now.
Absolutely.
Well, that's exactly what it was. It was exactly that. Nile Rogers played a lot more guitar, and actually Warren Cucurullo, who was with Missing Persons and he's going to be playing on our tour, he actually played a lot more guitar than Andy did.
Okay, now you've led me to ask 6 other questions as you're talking. All right, number 1 is Roger open to play ever with you again? Would you ever have him back? Is he welcome back?
Yes, he is, but I mean, you know, obviously a lot of our fans are going to be asking something like that, but I mean, he hasn't actually hit a drum for over a year now. I mean, he's left the music business, and I think it's very unlikely that he would...
It's a question of if he wanted to, and then if he was able to, and if he wanted to.
Lose his chops.
I don't think he has any interest whatsoever. He's got no interest whatsoever in coming back to it.
Okay. How did you choose the new members of your group?
Well, Steve Ferroni was somebody that John actually had his eye on for quite a while, and when we were going to start work in April, he said, well, shall I bring him over to England and you and I can sort of try him out before Simon gets back and see if we like him. And we did.
Oh, we loved him, didn't we?
We did like him, didn't
yes,
we? We thought he was smashing. And he played on some stuff. I mean, we knew from the first time he played with us that he was the one to do the album, and he's going to be coming on tour with us. And Warren is kind of a funny story, because he was calling us up in June and sending tapes over of his stuff and everything, saying, I hear you need a guitarist. And at this stage, we kind of knew that Andy probably wasn't coming back. But we thought, how does anyone else know? This is ridiculous. And we later find out, when he's still sending them in like August and stuff, and we thought we'd better have a listen and see what it's all about, that in fact Andy had formed a group with Terry Bozzio and the bass player of Missing Persons. And so Warren was kind of out of a job and thought he was perfect to